attracted to whatever is in the line while we're waiting there, all the impulse buying things. And her latest is at Whole Foods, bath bombs on sale, 2 for $6, $3 for something that I know is mostly cornstarch and baking soda and whatever else they put in there. And whatever she wants, of course, my son wants, and he's got a tree nut allergy, so I have to be very careful about ingredients for them. So as I was thinking about a topic for school today, I was thinking, you know what, why not make our own bath bombs? How hard can it be, right? Everybody takes a shower or a bath, hopefully on a regular basis, so it's something that we might all enjoy. So I looked at YouTube and Pinterest and researched some ingredients so that today I'm going to show you all how to make your own bath bombs. Not only do you get, it's going to save you money, you get to control the ingredients, but they'd also make really cute gifts for other folks. So the equipment that you're going to need is a mixing bowl and a whisk, bath bomb molds, and there's some things that can dual function as bath bomb molds as well. Measuring spoons, measuring cups. You're going to need, for this recipe, 1 cup of baking soda, 1 cup of cornstarch, 1/4 cup of Epsom salts, 1/2 cup of citric acid, 4 teaspoons of water, 2 teaspoons of essential oil, and 6 teaspoons of coconut oil in this recipe right here. So before you start, you're going to want to make sure that all your equipment is clean and dry and that you have a nice workspace to work in, right? So we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put all the dry ingredients into my mixing bowl. So the first one I'm going to start with is a cup of baking soda. I went to a website that was called, it's by Dr. Daniel, it's Dr. Daniel, who would pause it? Dr. Daniel Pompa, called Healthy Bath Bombs, Don't Bathe in Toxins. And according to his website, baking soda helps to alkalize your body and it draws toxins out of your body. Next we've got cornstarch, 1/2 cup. Now the cornstarch is actually, it occurs naturally in fruits and vegetables. It provides the fizz for your bath bomb. But on the package it does say handle very carefully, so you might want to use gloves. I didn't have any issues with mine. 1/4 cup of Epsom salt. This is also very good for achy muscles and draws toxins out of your body as well, according to that same source. Then we've got a cup of cornstarch. I went to another website by Scientific American, and this one's called Sudsy Science Creating Homemade Bath Bombs. And on that one I learned that cornstarch is a filler that controls the chemical reaction between the alkaline baking soda and the citric acid, and it can control the amount of fizz. So what we're doing here, we're just mixing everything together with the wire whisk. I'm going to mix all of these together. And then, I've already mixed together, but this is going to be, like I said, 4 teaspoons of water, 6 teaspoons of coconut oil, which is also fantastic for your skin, and 2 teaspoons of essential oils. Now, Miss Christine is going to help me out here because we're going to pass out these essential oils. Just go ahead and hand everybody one, and you can switch them out. Make sure you keep the caps with them and give them a good sniff. There's a lot of essential oils out there, but you're going to want to make sure that you get therapeutic grade essential oils so that it's going to do what it promises to do. And I went to another website called organicfacts.net, and on that site they have a list of essential oils. So I'm going to read from that list just for the ones that I've passed out here. The first one is eucalyptus oil, which as soon as you take the cap off, it really cleans out your sinuses, doesn't it? Because that's actually good for the treatment of respiratory problems, wounds, muscle pains. Then there's lavender oil. That's an awesome one in case anybody has trouble sleeping or if you're all stressed out, because lavender induces sleep and calmness, and it smells fantastic. Another one that I'm going to use today is lemongrass, and that is actually really good for reducing pain, fighting depression. It actually reduces high fever and body odor, for that matter, and it smells fantastic too, like lemons. Orange oil, that's another one that smells fantastic. It's good to fight depression. It's a mood booster, and it also boosts your immunity. What's orange oil? Peppermint oil and spearmint oil both wake you right up. They're very good for brain health, for memory. And then last, there's tea tree oil, which is my least favorite. However, it is good for coughs and colds. It speeds up the healing rate of scars and marks. It inhibits viral infections, this kind of thing. So they're all very good to have. You can smell them and see what they. I think it smells like turpentine. But anyway. So like I said, we've got our dry ingredients, we've got our wet ingredients. Continuing while you guys are sniffing for for time reasons, I'm gonna just go ahead and pour all the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and I'm gonna whisk them all together. You can actually hear it fizzing, but that's okay, there's still enough fizz in there. And this is how come I'm not all dressed up today. So it's gonna eventually have the consistency of damp sand. And that's just what you're gonna do, like you were making a sand castle. You're gonna pack the sand into the molds, pack it on down, and then you're going to bring the molds together. I will do it in just a moment. See, this is the part that's kind of consuming. But you can smell that lemon, it smells so good. And then what you're gonna do, once you pack them into the molds, they've got to stay like that for a couple hours. So this is a traditional bath bomb mold. I'm gonna just pack that in there. This is like $6 or $7 online. But these other clear ones do just as good of a job, and they're actually Christmas ornaments, and they were like $1.50 each. You can look over here. You also see the ice cube trays. They make really cute mini bath bombs, and they come in lots of different colors. They were $2 each. So like I said, I'm just over packing this. You want to really make sure that you pack it in there tightly. So once you pack these in here and you let them go for a couple of hours, after a couple hours you can very gently take the mold away from it and dump it out into a nice fluffy dry towel. And then even then, you're going to want to let it sit on that dry towel for overnight so that it'll dry out and set up very nicely for you. So you'll keep going until all of the sand is used up there, but I just want to show you. These are some bath bombs that I made a couple weeks ago. You can see, these are the cute hearts. We're going to show you, because the final step, after you've done this and you've done the mold thing and you've let it stay overnight, the final step, of course, the next day, if they're for you, if you want to draw yourself a nice warm bath. If you don't have a bathtub, you can even put these at the bottom of the shower, and it'll still release those wonderful essential oils for you in the shower. Oh, check this out. This is my daughter's favorite part. This is what it looks like. Driven in here. See how it's fizzing out? Okay, this was a week ago. Maybe the other ones are fizzing a little bit better. But if you want to, I'll pass these over here too. Miss Christine, if you want to show, this is what the final product looks like. Take a whiff of them. This is one kind. This one is with orange oil. They're really awesome. So like I said, making your own bath bombs, not only does it save you money if you use them on a regular basis, you get to control all the ingredients that goes into it, and you can specify if you have, if you're too tired, or, if you need to wake up, or you've got coughs and colds, this kind of thing. So not only can you do that, but they'll make fantastic gifts as well. For example, like I said, there's stars and hearts that I got here. You could use the hearts for Valentine's Day or anniversaries. But at Maya, they also have the Christmas ones. There's gingerbread men and snowmen and Christmas trees. Now the commercial bath bombs come in really pretty colors. They're blues and greens and purples, but honestly, food coloring isn't very good for you, so I don't use it. I just keep it the natural color. But you can dress them up with different colored cellophane, pretty boxes and ribbons, this kind of thing. If you wanted to finish off the gift, you have somebody who likes arts and crafts, you could buy them their own bath mold, put that in there, and along with the recipe that you use for the bath bomb, you could put in a pretty washcloth or a poop ball or something like that. Just something to keep it all together and make a nice pretty gift. So by now you've seen that bath bombs, if you make your own, really can save you money. You get to customize the ingredients. They make awesome anytime gifts for everybody. And this is, you've seen the process that goes into making it. It's not too difficult, right? This is something that we can all do. I know my daughter can't wait to help me do it so that she can customize what scents that she wants, and I know she enjoys packing all the sand up. So this is something that could bring everybody together, and it's really easy to do, and thank you for watching. How long was that? 9 minutes? 9 minutes?
Like, a little over 9.
Yeah, a little over 9.